Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway. Well-placed straight right hand.
Hands up, man. Hands up. Good. Nice work.
Scores big with the hook to the head.
Get in there. Let's go.
Halfway through round number one. Junior's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Right hand downstairs. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Every time you throw that jab, I want to see you land that overhand, all right? Don't go.
Here we go. What an intense left hand by Junior. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol to start saying the things that are on their mind. Sometimes a fight is no different. You know, he gets hurt, and now all of a sudden all his inhibitions are gone, and now he's doing all the things he's supposed to do because he's not thinking about anything except the things he should have been thinking about. It's automatic.
Nice block by Junior. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Halfway through this round. You know, when we sat with these guys yesterday in preparation for this broadcast, we asked them, all right, what's your favorite punch? They both had the same response. We like them all.
Well, that's a smart fighter because you want to be as versatile, as rounded as possible.
A solid uppercut by Junior. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Junior. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
And just like that, things turn around. And banging away he goes. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And he catches a lucky break. Saved by the bell here at the end of the round, Teddy.
Yeah, right away you're thinking, you know, where do I spend my time right now? You want to tell him things that can help him, but he is really groggy right now, so you got to get him clear-minded first.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and take those shots. You understand me?
Yeah, we'll get him.
Let's see some defense and more punches. Okay, okay.
He's trying to get momentum back. He gave it away in that last round when he was knocked down.
Well, he got a little pit stop in the corner, so now he's got to be like that race car driver coming out of the pits. You know, you come out of there cautiously. Don't get hit with anything as you're coming out. You know, don't cross those lanes too quick, and then get back into the flow.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Use the jab.
What a crushing blow up top he just landed.
That's why you don't pull straight back.
So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Well-targeted right hand by Junior.
Unload.
Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Move, move.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Listen, your best defense is to throw more punches. You need to throw more punches. That will keep him away. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move.
Woo! That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? You're doing good. Just keep it up.
Round number 4 underway, and I think these first 3 rounds, as he's up 3-0 on your scorecards, have given us a glimpse of the hard work he put in training camp.
Yeah, especially to that body. You could see that that was part of the fight plan, and he's really acting on it.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Blocks it away. Oh, he is big shot there. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. He digs in with a left hand to the body. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. You could tell that he was nearly out of gas, so now he's taking a little bit of a break. He's tying up.
Hey, look, airplanes have to land. They don't keep flying. They land so they can get refueled. He's getting refueled here a little bit. But his opponent, he gave him a landing strip. He should not have. He should have made him crash into the mountains.
So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself with it. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's bright inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription. Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up. And bang.
Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Junior.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Junior's punch is far off the target. Nice work to the midsection with the left. Little head knocking with that right hand. He scores with the left. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Left and right, left and right, left and right.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Let's see if he can build on the momentum he just created for himself. That knockdown did a lot.
Yeah, well, he's an experienced guy, so he understands that he still can control things. Also, not only the experience, but the confidence that comes with experience. He knows this is over when he wants it to be over.
Relax, you're okay. Keep your hands up. You can keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down. Let's keep him up. Listen, he's gonna come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you, all right? Look at me.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
Pace yourself.
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Halfway through round 6.
Pace yourself.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Junior. Digging in with a left to the gut. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Junior.
More punches.
Nice work with the left hand. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Can you believe that? If there were 30 more seconds in that round, I don't know that he survives. But now he gets the benefit of the 60-second break.
Yeah, he gets the benefit, and he's got to show his experience now to kind of have a short memory. I know that sounds crazy, but forget about what happened and find the way to have confidence. Find something to hold on to going out for the next round.
Halfway through this fight as this round gets underway here. Been interesting so far. Who knows what we're in store for down the stretch. Great movement to get away from those punches. Solid hook. Not able to land the headshot. That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Junior. He snaps a jab. Junior's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Halfway through the 7th round. Seems like he's clinching a little more. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, Teddy. So could this be a case of him trying to find a way to buy himself some time, of steadying himself a bit?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do. And his opponent has to take advantage. On the inside, rotate your shoulders back, create a little distance, a little room, and make sure you don't let him tie you up. Don't let him do what he wants to do.
Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort.
Finish with the hook.
Junior's scoring with that right hand. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Had in that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy. Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good. Keep it up, all right?
I need you to cut this guy off. Start moving your hands. 1, 2, 3s. 1, 2, 3s. All right? More than one punch out there. More than one. We're in a fight now. Throw punches. You got me? We're in a fight.
I think this fight is going in one distinct direction now. I'm just glancing at your scorecard here, Teddy, at the start of round number 8. And it's clear to see what was a close fight could quickly turn into a one-sided fight.
Yeah, because he's worrying me now. You know, he's starting to do that thing that we talk about as trainers that you never want to see. He's throwing don't hit me punches. Like, you know, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Guess what? The other guy's not going along with it. He's not leaving him alone.
A solid left hand by Junior. Junior's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
Nice work, nice work.
Solid left hand to the head.
You're doing great.
Focus.
Beat him to the punch. Keep moving, keep moving.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Zoning in with the overhand left. That was a miss by Junior. All right, Teddy, let me put you back in your old job here. You're going to be trainer here. Now, we're just coming off of a round there. We're clearly, I think he won the round, but it's a close, competitive fight that your guys probably win.
Yeah, I know what not to tell him. I'm not telling him he's winning. That's what I'm not telling him. I want to make sure that he keeps his edge. You know, he stays smart and everything, but the only reason that I think he's up is because he's keeping the punch output. He's staying sharp defensively. You know, he's still attacking in the spots that he should attack. I want to keep it that way.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. Big left hand.
Clinch, clinch.
That's it.
Focus.
Good way to protect the midsection. Junior's making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, it can. First of all, it can start to break down. You know, we always look at the physical things in life and anything. You know, you're pounding a guy and you're going to break the guy down. Hey, if you're just smart, you're slick like this guy, and you're making a guy miss, you start to break him down. He's breaking the guy down that way.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Right to the body. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Junior's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. He brings a big power punch, and it landed well.
Well, we've been talking about getting in his kitchen. He went in there and he ate everything.
I want to see some combos.
He falls victim to that big hook. Boy, he was hurt. Did you see that? This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
One, two, three, four, five.
Down he goes. Now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down,
and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
That's it. That's 1, 2. I want to see some combos. Nice one.
Look at that. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left.
There you go. Look at it. Look. Time.
I don't like this at all, Teddy. I mean, it's one thing to stand toe-to-toe. It's another thing to never even move. You got to show some movement.
Maybe he's breaking down. Maybe he's already spit the bit. You know, if he falls down, everybody in the world's going to know that he let himself fall down. He gave up. But there's different ways, different phases of giving in. And this might be one of those phases.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really wet noodles.
Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go. And that's the end of round 10.
Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right?
Here you go.
I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
Go. Time. He's got nothing left, okay? Just go for the head. Knock him out.
Round number 11 scheduled for 12. Time to look at Teddy's scorecard. Junior's out in front. Teddy, what does he have to do to secure this win?
Don't be like Billy Conn was years ago against Joe Louis in the late rounds, actually the 13th round, where all of a sudden his corner told him, just box, keep doing what you're doing, you can't lose. He said, no, I'm going to knock him out. Don't do that. Keep boxing.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's
Solid shot, the left hand came in. Big shot he just scored with. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
that looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The ref stops the fight. Junior's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style.
he ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.